Hello, my name is Louise, and today I'm filming my 76th eyeshadow roulette. Yeah, I did use every shade at least twice, but I don't know. I wasn't really feeling the shades, but which is sad because they were pretty. But anyway, this is the first eyeshadow roulette after my vacation, so this is the one in like the normal location. Let's just go through these shades. So first, it was the second shade. Was it the second shade? Yeah, second shade in the Dior Craze something. It's a two-color Dior. It's called Dior Craze. I know that, the palette name. So it was the green one, which I really appreciate. It's like an iridescent-y shade. Iridescent shades have come a long way since this beba, but I don't know if you can see. Can you see that it's a little sheeny? I don't think the green is picking up for you, but it's beautiful. I used it twice. I used it over like a darker base, and unfortunately I did think the green did not shine through. Usually does when it comes to those kind of like iridescent-y shades over a dark base, you know? Wow, a little bit of a but that's okay. Then the second shade was from the Nabla Dreamy palette. I love this palette. It's a neutral, but it's such a good palette, and the formula is lovely, both in the metallics and the mattes. So it was the shade Vanitas, which is that thing. It is so pretty. Let me see if I can capture it. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, that. So it's that kind of like orangey, rosy shimmer. It is super, super pretty. But I think like that the feel was a little neutral for my brain. Ooh. So it was not, I don't know, you can see it kind of shifts to pink as well. It's beautiful, but I don't know why. I did use it twice, which is the goal, but I feel like, yeah, I should have used this more. Yeah, my nail polish is like chipped, but that's how it is. The third shade was from the Zodiac palette by BH Cosmetics, and it was the shade Gemini. So this thing, very pretty, classic, silver, shimmery metallic. Yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty. Oop. There, you see? Very sheeny, very pretty. I don't know, silvers are difficult for me to use. I'm always so stumped. Like, the only way I figure out to use them is usually inner corner or like inner third. I don't know, maybe I should have just tried all over the lid, but yes. So I used it twice. Again, Glamlite. The fourth shade was a single, Clarins Vibrant Violet. So this bebe, very old. I love it. It was one of those, like, I vaguely recall that I had a Lancôme one, right? Yeah, I had a Lancôme one that was purple, and it kind of shifted to like a bluey something, and I was hoping that this one would be the same, but alas. But very, I mean, a beautiful shimmery purple, just very, very pretty. I use it twice as well. I use it in the outer corner. I use it like over the bottom, I think. It was pretty. I like it. Oh wait, I think I might have used it 3 times. Anyway, the pictures will show. Then the fifth and final shade was from the NYX In Your Element Air palette. We know that this is one of my favorite palettes, and it was the first shade in the palette, which is, ooh, and it's starting to break now. Which is this. Oh, you can't really see. It like shifts to green. It's a pinky, purpley, shifty thingy. It's really, really pretty. I felt like I had the same disappointing result though as with green from Dior. When I put it over a base, it usually shows up and looks super shimmery or super like interesting. That one. And I don't know. It really didn't do its magic. So I'm a little like, eh. But I used it twice. Again, Glamlite. So those were the shades for the past 2 weeks. I have nothing else to say about them. They perform pretty well. I will use these 2 again, definitely. I will use that one again, definitely. But I'm not sure if the Dior one maybe has to be decluttered. But looking at it from here, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. So anyway, that's all for these 5 shades. So here are the selfies from the past 2 weeks. Okie dokie. So those were the selfies. Let's randomize new shades. And if you saw, I did a singles declutter. So I went from 54 to 29 singles. So that has shifted my numbers also, because usually I count like up to the last single and then I just count the first palette as the number after the last single. Confuzzling. So, for example, I now have 29 singles. I have 46 palettes, which leave me with 75 eligible shades. You know what I mean? Since I randomize as per Isa Squinrose Sorbet 4435 suggestion, a palette or a single. If I get a palette, I choose the first shade in the palette that has not been in an eyeshadow roulette before. So that's why I have like 1 to 75 singles, or, you know. Oh my god, it is a babble day today. I didn't sleep very well, so I think that's kind of spilling over into my today, you know? Anyway, I really want to randomize new shades because I am super in the mood to do my makeups. So, okay, after my singles declutter, again, I have 29 shades. Of those 29, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are eligible to be randomized. That's fun. However, out of the palettes, I have to count how many palettes I can randomize from. I can randomize from 38 palettes. Okay, the last, I want to say 4, are really new additions from my darling friends. 1, 2 of them are from Dora. I'm so excited. I really want to randomize them because I have this feeling that I don't want to use new palettes unless they are like in a project. I know that's not like, you don't have to do that, but you know. So I will be pulling up a random number generator, and if I like generate a number that corresponds to a palette I've already had or that I can't have, then I will just click again. Did that make sense? I think it did. Anyway, so random number generator, and let's enter 1 to 75. I know I could enter like from the first eligible number, but I don't want to do that. Maybe next time. Okie doke. So, 1 to 75. Let's generate. Okay, 6 I cannot have, so randomizing again. Oh my god! Oh, I'm like almost hyperventilating. No, not really, but this is from a darling friend who decluttered palettes to me. Oh my god. This palette, like, oh my god. The detail. First, it's an oven. It's called the cake palette. So the cake is in the oven. And then there are nutritional facts. No, wait, no, not there. Hold on, wait. I'm so excited. There are nutritional facts on the back of the cake. Ooh, okay. And the palette, the shades. Oh. They're so beautiful. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from 20, I have to randomize. So I will change, instead of 1 to 75, I'll choose 1 to 20. Because I don't want to, like, if I have new palettes, I don't want to just choose the first one, you know? I want to, like, randomize, at least until I've used a few of the shades. I haven't really had that many palettes with more than 4 shades that have been randomized in this new system that I haven't used before. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I haven't had that many new palettes in this new system where 0 to few shades have been randomized. So my idea is that, like, I don't know, if you knew how long I just spent trying to explain my thoughts concerning new palettes being randomized and how I choose the colors to be used in the eyeshadow roulette. Oh my gosh, I just... So far in my eyeshadow roulettes, I've pretty much only randomized old palettes. Very few new palettes with 0 to very little use in an eyeshadow roulette. So what I feel that I will be doing is, if I get a palette that has been featured very rarely in an eyeshadow roulette, I won't take the first shade in the palette automatically. Like, I will take the palette out, I'll look at the palette, and then I'll be like, okay, let's say I've used all these shades, these 4. Then I can be like, okay, do I want to like randomize from the rest, or do I want to go 1, 2? And I can like choose depending on how many colors are in the palette and how many have been used. But the Isa Schooner Strawberries rules are not that strict in my head when it comes to new palettes. Isa Schooner Strawberry 4435. I don't know if I can call you Isa, but if you think I should do it differently, please do tell me. Because your advice is what made this so much more fun for me again. So, yes. Anyway. So, 1 to 20 in the random number generator. And now, generate. I'm like trying not to look. So, 19, the second to last shade. Which is that one? Ooh, pretty! Okay, blue raspberry. This one reminds me a lot of Mama Tutorials. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ooh. It's super pretty. Look at that. Oh, it's like a very interesting. So the glitter flecks, which you cannot see, are both blue and silver. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's so interesting too, because like on the swatch finger, it's a little darker blue. I like removed most of it in my hand, but like it's a darker blue than it looks in the palette. Like in the palette, it looks very light. So I think the base color is pretty dark, which is fun. So, oh my god! But just seeing this palette every time I use it, oh, just okay. So let's change back to 1 to 75, and now generate. Okay, 70. I think that's super new as well. Oh my god! Oh, my friend sent me this palette for my birthday and I have not used it yet. Oh crap, I'm super excited. It's still in the box of the Melt Smoke Sessions. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I'm like getting goosebumps, like for real. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Let's just change from 1 to 75 to 1 to 8. And let's generate. Okay, number 6. Oh, is it? I think it's... I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was hoping for that one. Oh, so it's called Mean Green. I've just swatched this palette like in April. Oh, it's so green. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I just need to take a coffee break. My owl mug that my husband got me for my birthday, and half of a Biscoff cookie. I have more. It's just this one's broken. You know, you get like Biscoff cookies if you travel in the UK, in the rooms in a bed and breakfast. There's always like a kettle and then a cookie, and it's usually a Biscoff. Not usually, but we had like at least 3 places with Biscoff cookies, and they're very yummy. I just need to take a break. We even bought Biscoff spread, like sandwich spread. My husband tried it. He said it was like, it wasn't as good as a cookie, but anyway, so I've put back 1 to 75. 13 is not eligible, so randomizing again. Okie dokie. So number 8 is the, how am I gonna say this? It's like 1 to 7 have been randomized, so 8 is the first one in my collection that I can pick now. So I have rewritten it in a new book. This will be my new like collection book instead of this one. This is gonna be my new one. So let's see. Number 8 is, oh, this is a pretty shade. Not that exciting necessarily, but so this is a Lancôme shade. It didn't break. A Lancôme shade. There we go. I've called it taupe, no name. It's super old, but look at that. It was a heavy swatch. But anyway, I don't know why I like this shade so much. It's just a metallic-y taupey something, but it's something about it. Just, I like it. I'm probably not gonna like feel the same when I use it though, but just looking at it gives me joy. So we're fine. We're fine. Right? So let's randomize the 4th shade. 65. Oh, okay. 65 is the Sonia Rykiel Quatre Eyeshadow Collection 09, and it's going to be the final shade in this palette. Because after these 2 weeks, all of the 4 shades will have been used in eyeshadow roulettes. So that is actually really satisfying. Oh, and it's the final shade. Or, well, obviously it's the final shade, but it's one of the shades that I like the most. It's that beautiful minty thing. Or at least it looks minty in the pan. I wonder if it goes silver on the... It looks like it might. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little mint. Oh, it's not that minty as I thought. You can't even see it. It looks actually pretty similar to the Gemini, right? No, actually, maybe... Gemini, I guess, is more cold silver. And this one's more like just a sheeny... Yeah. That'll be interesting to use, though. I mean, you know, to evaluate, I'm fine with it. Also, it means that this palette will have been used. All 4 shades will have been used, which is always exciting. Okay, so let's randomize the 5th and final shade. 4 is not in the running, so randomizing again. 46. No! I mean, it's fine, but hasn't this been... Hold on. So it's the Morphe 9A Always Golden. I just want to see. Hasn't this one been in, like, the past... Not last time, but the 2 before? Let me just check. Yeah, so it was in the 73rd and the 74th Eyeshadow Roulette. Does that mean this is maybe the final shade, though? Yes! Yes! So this is the final shade in this palette, and then I will have used all the shades in the palette. So it's going to be Connection. That one. Okay. It's like a warmer version of the Lancôme one. Yeah, this is a metallic brown. Or I don't know what to call it. Whoa! I was not expecting that level of pigmentation. That is really pretty. I did do pretty heavily of a swatch. I did do a pretty heavy swatch. I did swatch it pretty heavily, but fun. Okay. Thank goodness for the first 2 shades. Like, if it had only been this scheme, I would have been so down. But yeah. Ooh, I am super excited about, I mean, especially about these 2. I am excited about the Lancôme one. And that one? I think I'll have to do, like, just this all over the eye one day. Because it's so dark. Pretty. Anyway, I am going to, like, a reunion next Saturday. Yeah, that could be nice. Anyway. Last time? This time. Very different feel. This is more of a cohesive color scheme, but less vibrant since there's like no orangey something or no purple. It's just very, yeah, but again, ooh, no, sorry, these 2 and the palettes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Anyway, also fun because that means that these 2 will be leaving the running for being in an eyeshadow roulette, which is satisfying. Every time I can move a palette out of the running, I feel like I'm going through my collection, you know? I mean, there's so many palettes to go through, so many shades to randomize, but just, so it feels better when, like, I know that things are going forward. You know, I don't think I'll ever be able to pan a palette, like, Revenate, holy crap. But I would like to be able to, kind of. Maybe? I like the idea of using my stuff. Obviously, that's why I buy it. But, you know, so any way for me to feel that I'm actually getting through things is a good feeling to give myself. Let's just go through these shades for the coming 2 weeks. So first, from the Glamlite, the Cake palette, the shade Blue Raspberry. Then from Melt Smoke Sessions, the shade Mean Green. Then from Lancôme, a taupe shade that I don't know the name of. From Sonia Rykiel, Quatre Eyeshadow 09, the 3rd shade. And finally, from the Morphe 9A Always Golden palette, the shade Connection. So, it is 2:15 in the afternoon. I'm going to do some makeup. I'm going to drink my coffee, eat my broken up Biscoff cookies, and do my makeup. Watch some YouTubes. Just have a nice Sunday afternoon. I hope you're having a nice Sunday afternoon, Monday afternoon, Thursday morning, whenever you're watching this. I hope you're having a nice day, morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world and whatever season you're in. Yeah. Take some time to take a few deep breaths, lower your shoulders. I don't know if you noticed in the video, I felt like my shoulders were up here, like partly from excitement, but partly also from a little bit of like, ooh, just to relax. So take 2 deep breaths and lower your shoulders. So take care of yourselves, wash your hands, breathe, and I will see you when I see you with a new eyeshadow roulette. Bye!